Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to more Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. Specifically, the first one, and where we went out into the hall, and that's basically all that happened. At the end there.
Now we gotta clear poor Miss Bird standing there with her little security guard hat.
Yeah. March 14th, 4:18 a.m., Prosecutor's Building, 12th floor hallway. There's just a basketball facility.
What is with that prosecutor? I can't believe how rude he was. It was unbelievable.
Please maintain your professionalism, detective.
I'm gonna go find a real solid evidence proving Maggie's innocence. You'll see, sir.
But we've been kicked out of the crime scene, sir.
True. So then what now?
Looks like my life's fallen into yet another gigantic ditch.
Do not despair, Miss Bird. We can overcome this as well. There are many other places and things we should be looking into anyway.
Oh, really, sir?
For example, this hallway. The linchpin of this argument against Miss Bird is related to the Master Key. In that case, this hallway is a perfect place to look for more information regarding the mystery surrounding my door.
Begin investigation. Oh my goodness.
Hey, look, it's Pain.
God.
Looks like you're in quite the pinch, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be sure, a murder within the walls of the prosecutor's office is no trifling matter. We must find, apprehend, and punish the killer according to post-haste.
Sounds like a messy case you've got on your hands. If you ever feel lost or need some advice, my door is always open.
Oh, gracious. I will keep your offer in mind. Who is this guy again?
He's just labeled prosecutors. Edgeworth just straight up doesn't know his name. It's like, who is this guy?
What is a basketball doing here?
That's Mr. Postman's prized possession, sir.
Sportsman.
Postman.
He's the mailman.
I heard he also plays soccer, dodgeball, and even tennis.
And not a single one of these sports is suitable to be played in a hallway.
Let's see. What about this? Can I look at this part of it?
What is a basketball hoop doing in here?
Hey, didn't this used to be just outside the next building a long time ago?
So then, and why was it moved indoors?
I don't remember exactly, but I saw one of the officers drag it up here recently.
Drag it!
I heard that it wouldn't fit in the elevator, so the poor guy had to bring it himself.
Oh, that way up to the 12th floor.
Lock up all prosecutors.
Yes.
Talk to this guy so I get the chance to say a line.
Is everything alright?
Yes, sir. If you must know, I weighed myself this morning and I'm finally at 154 pounds.
Congratulations, but I was asking about this hallway, this room.
As he rubs his finger over the guy's chest.
Wow.
It's like, Edgeworth, please. Everything's okay, sir. This is harassment, sir, please.
A word of advice. Stay focused, or you may start to lose even more weight.
Is that some kind of come on? It's like, what is it?
It definitely is.
There's something under here.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
The book.
The binder.
It's...
Oh, isn't that the missing O series file, sir?
no doubt about it. The bloody letters mark it clear as day. There seem to be a few pages missing. Our thief took only what was necessary and left the rest behind.
So, what are these files about, sir? I guess I've got something worth stealing in them, huh?
Not particularly. It's just a collection of court case files, however. The cases within those files are not mine.
Huh?
They belong to the High Prosecutor that used to occupy my current office. I have my reasons, but let's just say I was charged with keeping them as they were.
And that means the thief must have known who the... must have also wanted the file for specific reasons, right?
It would seem so. Only the pages related to that case from 10 years ago are missing.
Wonder why anyone would care about such an old case.
Now we can assess the cushion.
A well-crafted, high-quality sofa for visitors. The stitching is excellent.
Talk about a luxury waiting area. These babies are also great for napping, you know.
Sleep outside your office all the time.
You would sleep even out here, Detective, in a hallway.
Whenever I do, I always wind up dreaming about giving testimony up on the stand. It always ends up the same way. Me getting trounced by a lawyer. Isn't that awful?
Maybe I should give it a try sometime. To envision myself winning, naturally.
The power of the cushions. You must sleep on them to dream of court. Guess we could talk to Maggie.
I was wondering if I may speak to you for a bit concerning this case.
I've always been a big fan of the courtroom, but this is like a dream. Where I'm being cross-examined by the Miles Edgeworth.
Her eyes.
Oh yeah, she never got to.
Yeah.
I can't let this chance pass me by. I must remember to ask her about the master key. I should jog her memory by showing my notes to her with tea.
Okay.
Presenting crap at her.
But first, we'll just
Also
ask her
ask
about
her.
this stuff. The victim.
Have you ever met the victim before?
Well, I've seen him a couple times before when I had to go to Mr. Portsman's office. Mr. Faith was always playing basketball with Mr. Portsman, sir.
That sounds like fun. Just once I'd love to play with him.
Sounds like fun. The only person ever taking a shot was Mr. Portsman. All Mr. Faith ever did was pass the ball, sir.
Let's suck it down. I don't think I'd fit in and all that well with him.
Maggie Bird.
Now she's sad.
Sad bird.
Miss Maggie Bird, correct? I take it that you are an acquaintance of the detective.
She was under my supervision back when she was still in the force, sir. One day, she got caught up in a murder and things started going downhill, so she quit.
But I owe a lot to Detective Gumshoe for introducing me to my current employer. Or so I
Apple
thought
hire.
until a few hours ago. Right before I was about to clock out for the night.
You got caught up in this whirlwind of a case, correct?
Don't worry. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. And now, I even managed to name the criminal just when I become a security guard.
It's a lot to go through in one lifetime.
I know, and it's just when I thought I had finally found my happiness. I wound up getting a detective. You and Detective Gumshoe involved in my bad luck.
You don't need to worry about me, Miss Bird. You need to worry about yourself.
Nor do you need to worry about yourself.
No,
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I cannot read.
You
I
better
will
watch
solve
out,
this
Miss
case
Bird.
and prove your innocence. All I ask in return is for your cooperation.
Yes, sir, Mr. Edgeworth. You can count on me. I'll do all I can to help.
Just so happy.
I will say,
Show our badge. Do the Phoenix strat.
just so you, because you don't have anyone to read, if you want to take over Gumshoe, until we find you a good character to read, I'd be cool with it.
Until the next case hits and I can be someone.
Yeah.
I mean, I can try. Won't be as iconic as your Gumshoe, but sure, I can give it a shot.
Well, would you rather take Edgeworth?
No, I mean, I want to take the main character.
Okay.
Well, I can look at my own badge.
You could also take Maggie if you'd prefer.
Yeah. I know I won't do Maggie any justice at all.
Okay.
This badge's design is said to reflect the restlessness and discipline of law enforcement. Relentlessness. It comes from the authority vested in us, strict protectors of the law. And executors of sentences, much like harsh winter frosts and blazing summer days. To wear it is to identify oneself as a prosecutor, but I have no interest in doing so.
Yeah, I don't wear the badge, I just have
Yeah,
it.
can you examine the back as well, or no? Is it the same?
Let me open it up again.
Okay, you can't just find your ID badge. Oh,
Each prosecutor's badge is engraved with a number of its owner on the back. Numbers. As if we're not human on the inside like everyone else.
just trying to sound cool. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. Yes, it has a number. Okay.
That's a prosecutor's badge, isn't it? It proves that you're really a prosecutor.
Interesting. Despite all appearances, she seems to know more than Gumshoe.
With that badge, even I could be a professional prosecutor. Sir, may I please try that on? Just for a little bit.
I don't think that would be a very good idea, do you?
Guess not.
On second thought, they're actually on the same level.
Okay, so now throw the key and ask her about it.
So when did you discover that the master key was missing?
By the time I realized it, I think it was about 1 a.m., sir. And I noticed it was back up at around 2:30 a.m. It was just sitting there on the ledge where the security room's reception window is. But I'm sure that between those 2 times, it was not just gone, but stolen, sir.
Okay.
Stolen key.
Why is such an important key stored in such an insecure place?
It's not like that, sir. We always keep the key further inside the room, away from a window.
Always, you say? Except for this time, correct?
Well, I admit that I was a bit careless, but I had my reasons. I left it out because I was sort of using it at the time. It was after I had used it that I left it sitting out on the ledge.
She used the master key.
Tell me why you were using it.
Tell me why.
Tell me why.
What did you mean by use the master key?
Oh, I had to use it to open the door for this prosecutor who had forgotten his key. I mean, it's my job as security guard, right?
What is it?
That's right. I just remembered. The prosecutor who forgot his key. It was Mr. Portsman, sir.
What? Please tell me more, Miss Bird. Quickly.
God, forgetful Mr. Portsman.
It was around 12 a.m. Mr. Portsman had forgotten his office key, so he came down to security, sir.
And that's when you loaned the master key to him.
No way. It's against regulations to loan the master key out to anyone. I walked with Mr. Portsman to the office and opened the door for him personally, sir.
More security guard Maggie.
Yeah,
Yep.
fabulous.
I see.
And then, what happened after that?
Well, he called for me to come close up his office as he was leaving to go home. That was around 1:30 a.m., I think.
So in summary, for the sake of one forgetful prosecutor, you used the master key twice tonight.
Interesting.
Talk about suspicious.
I doubt you can say that you never left your keys at home, Detective. I think this calls for a thorough examination of Mr. Portsmouth's store.
Okay.
Let's go attack his door.
Yep.
What is his number?
Room 1203. I take it that this is Mr. Portsmouth's office.
Yeah, you can't mistake it because of that basketball hoop, sir. Oh, that reminds me. Mr. Portsmouth had already wanted room 1202 really badly. But since you were already occupying it, Mr. Edgeworth, we put him next door, sir.
So why was Mr. Portsmouth so particular about getting room 1202?
I'm not sure, but I bet it's because of something like this. His birthday is December 2nd.
So we wanted 1202.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his birthday. Yep, that's gotta be it. I can't think of another reason why.
I can think of at least 3. Why am I even wasting my time thinking about this?
Clearly he wanted whatever files that you had in your office that was left behind.
Yep.
The door is locked tight.
I bet the old credit card trick wouldn't work here, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is the office of a high prosecutor, Detective. These doors would be pretty ineffective if the average cat burglar could get through them.
Ah, so I guess only a great cat burglar could get in. That must be who our culprit is.
Might I advise you to return to that conclusion to whatever pawn shop you bought it from?
I guess just look at
I
the
guess
door.
can we look at the hoop?
Yeah, in a
A
second.
minimalist yet classy door made of top quality wood.
It's kind of majestic too. Fits in really well with the ambience of the prosecutor's offices. Even Mr. Portsmouth seems dignified just because he works behind one of these.
Nonsense. A man doesn't become more or less dignified because of where he works.
He still seems more dignified than Mr. Payne.
Mr. Payne. I suppose custodial work can also be dignified.
Just thinks he's a janitor. I guess, yeah. Mr. Portsmouth's personal basketball hoop.
I can't believe he put something like this in the hallway of a prosecutor's office.
But you know, it's actually pretty useful, sir. I haven't gotten lost trying to get to your office since it's been here.
How long have I had the same office and yet you still managed to get lost?
Plus it's 1202, meaning it's like literally the second one in this floor. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, how would you get lost? But yeah, I assume that's everything we can look at here. Question is, can we examine your own door? I guess you can look at your number.
1202. These 4 numbers on a number plate alone proclaim this to be my office.
Oops. Hey, these number plates slide right out, sir.
They have to be able to take plate off when a room becomes vacant, you know.
But wouldn't it stay the same room number?
Yeah, it should.
That seems silly.
Why'd you need to take that? It's like one thing that says your name, but the number doesn't really make any sense for that to come off.
Although, The idea that it could be so easily removed is kind of... I don't see any signs of forced entry.
According to the guard, no signs that the lock was picked either, sir.
Meaning that the door was really opened with a key. Did you happen to ask if any prints were lifted from the doorknob?
Apparently the doorknob's clean as a whistle. Wiped, they think.
Whoever this thief is, they did a good job of not leaving any clues behind.
I guess look at the door while we're here.
Yeah, same stuff.
Let's see if he's gonna ask about... Oh, okay, Gumshoe's different though, okay. It's almost majestic, sir. I wish I could be as stately as this door.
Only Gumshoe would praise a door as something greater than himself. Being a detective has its own rewards, and a certain virtuous value, I think. If you live up to your full potential, that's a poignant trait that anyone can admire.
I see, so you're saying, sir, that me, being me, is the best thing I can do for everyone?
Right.
The long pause wasn't exactly reassuring, sir. Haven't been able to voice Gumshoe once with Gumshoe actually on the screen.
Yeah.
Haven't been able to look the man in the eyes as I try to voice him.
There's a check mark
makes
on
it
that,
easier to
but
see
not
him.
this. Does that mean I missed something?
No, so he says I already checked it, so I assume not.
Never hurts to look again.
Floor.
I bet the thief's not under here.
Guess there's enough space for anyone to hide under here anyway. I mean, if someone could contort themselves to fit, I'd be really impressed.
Sounds to me like somebody's already tried at least once before.
Someone was using the top, so I had to try to sleep on the bottom.
Like a bunk bed.
Top bunk's more comfy, though.
Yeah.
Profiles. The bird.
She's 23.
1 day 3.
Have all these things happen to her.
Yeah, she's had
Already went from a cop to a waitress to a security guard.
Q, that's right. Thing. Master key was stolen. Used the master key. Wait, it was used to unlock and unlock Potsman's doors at 12 AM and 1:30 AM. But it was missing until 2:30?
It was missing from 1 AM to 2:30, so it was like a 30-minute window where it apparently was missing as it was used, but I guess you could try to throw those together. Maybe.
Well, I mean, it says it was missing at 1 until 2:30, but it says she used it at 1:30, so she used it while it was missing.
Yeah. Yes, there you go.
Seems a little weird to me.
Miss Bird, I'm afraid there's a flaw in your story.
What? No way, pal. I mean, sir.
You said that you were locked up Mr. Portsman's office around 1:30 AM, correct? However, the master key had already been stolen at that time.
Wow. I think it's by you, Mr. Edgeworth. You saw that contradiction like a pro. I had totally forgotten all about that, but thanks to you, I remember it now. You're right. It was around that very time that I realized the master key was missing.
Surprise face.
And?
Well, I'm a security guard, sir. I couldn't just admit to losing the master key, could I? So I pretended to lock up his room, sir.
You pretended?
Yeah, I used the house key and made it look like I was locking it up, sir.
So in actuality, you never did relock the door then?
Well, I thought that maybe I could go lock it after I found the key. Come to think of it, I guess the door still hasn't been locked properly.
So we can break into his room.
Yeah.
So Edgeworth's office door was unlocked when he arrived. See if his door is unlocked, and if it's locked, then maybe these movable nameplates and draggable basketball hoops had something to do with something.
Right.
Yep, it's
tight.
locked tight. Yep. Credit card trick. Okay, can we deduce anything? Did we get that as evidence we can do anything with?
Not here.
Oh yeah, we can throw the door at her, maybe, question mark. See if she gives us more info, but besides maybe that. Yeah.
I don't know. What do you got to say about this?
I've had to open Mr. Portsman's office up for him a number of times before. I've also had the chance to see the inside of his office on a number of occasions, too. He's got shelves upon shelves of sports memorabilia, trophies, and awards in it. To the point where it's almost beyond gaudy, sir. But maybe I just feel that way because I'm jealous since I don't have even a single one.
Don't say that, Maggie. I'll make a special Guard of the Month award just for you.
Thanks for trying, but I've already got a mountain of consolation prizes, sir. They're proof of just how unbelievably unlucky my life has been. Plus, getting an award from you isn't the same as getting a real award, sir.
Deflated gumshoe.
Destroyed gumshoe.
Popped like a pimple.
Alright, now can we go to the left? What happens if we keep walking?
Nothing.
Nothing. We are trapped in the shadow realm.
Examine, talk, there's history. Oh, we can now pull this up, so that's good. That exists in this game.
Okay, and we don't have any more logic to throw together unless...
Well, let me see. There's files in disarray. It's before and after the murder.
Oh, so it's maybe the thing is that, oh, there was two people that broke in? Is that what we're trying to come to? Where one person searched it once, and then another person searched it, and then because there was also two guns that were used. Is that what we're trying to go
like
with?
a stretch, but I can save it and try.
It's the only two pieces of evidence we have, so...
Yeah, I don't think we can do anything more.
Attempt to have a eureka. It's that, or we have to throw more stuff at Maggie somehow. Yeah. No.
The pieces don't quite fit together.
He has an aneurysm.
Quick load, so it never happened.
Just falls to the floor.
Gotta keep your perfect logic record. Alright, so, okay, if we talk to Gumshoe, what can we do? Is it just... Can we present things to Gumshoe or only ask him questions?
We
can present, so...
Yeah, show him something.
Show him this door.
What do you think of the door?
Just a lowly detective, so... I'm not sure what I should do with that other than to arrest it.
Is that the only talent you have? Oh, wait.
Maggie Bird.
Throw Maggie at him. If you can't present profiles.
I think I can present profiles.
Aw.
You no longer show them to people. Show people to people.
Anything of interest, be like, Gumshoe, please. Give me the hints.
I need a hint.
You can now play as Luigi.
Detective Gumshoe, you look rather intrigued by something. Care to share?
Oh, it's nothing, but I just noticed that Mr. Portsman calls his partner Jim. The detective in that Sunday night drama, All My Cops, is named Jim too. I bet one of them is a big fan of that show.
Jim, like Jim Lindsay. Interesting. You seem to know a little something about it yourself. I take it you watch it too.
Of course, the tight bond of friendship between prosecutor and detective is great, sir. It's nothing compared to the super strong friendship we have.
Friendship, detective. I think you're mistaking it with pity.
How dare you?
How can you say that, sir? After we've been through two...
Oh, we've been through.
I got an achievement for that, friendship or pity.
That's mean.
You're a bad man, Miles.
Yes.
All right. So now just throw every piece of evidence we have at Maggie. I guess that's the only play we have. Quick, we gotta ask Payne for help.
Hey.
Pull him over the yellow
Throw
tape.
the gun at her.
Throw a gun.
I'm just a lowly security guard, so I'm not sure what I should do with this other than to guard it.
I don't know what I should
You
do with
share
that
the
other
same
than
brain
arrest
cell.
it. And she's like, I don't know what to do with it other than
They are exactly the same.
Oh, it's like talking to another Gumshoe.
All right. How about the safe? Do you know about the hidden safes in the office? Okay. All right. How about the dead guy? Then throw the. Yeah, you already threw a gun at her.
Yes. I already did this.
How did we manage to get hard stuck? It's like, what have we missed?
We missed something. We're already stuck at the
Actually
tutorial
have
game.
to talk to Gumshoe? No. Actually have info to give us?
I mean, I guess we'll talk to Gumshoe. It's better than floundering.
Unless you want to hug all the walls again, just in case there's anything else that we can potentially miss. That's good roll.
It's got the check mark. I'm assuming and we already checked the door, which was the main thing, so I don't see what else there even is to look at here. Nice jogging animation now.
Gumshoe with his coat belt flowing.
Yeah.
Nice fluid animation.
Dang. We must be terrible if we're stuck already.
It's like, yeah, just got taken already.
Just pull out the gun and shoot the guy.
The only way to be sure.
Maybe looking at this gives us a clue. Just looks like a key though.
It's the
Oh,
master
yes.
key to every office in the building.
Of course, it's gonna have something written on it. That's wild.
So nothing's written on it.
Alright, anything else we can examine special?
Nothing.
We can't look
Yes.
at it, it's just a picture.
Here's
Dead
the
guy is dead.
Dead guy is dead. I can look at the gun with the horsey on it.
Oh, tree.
To think that it's so easy to take a life with just a pull of a trigger.
Isn't it great, sir? No, I can't ever see myself really liking guns. Oh, but I love the ones they use at track and field meets to start races. Take off before it's fired. Everybody always ends up following your lead.
Chase you down for a false start, detective.
Now that you mention it, even when I finish first, I always wind up in last place.
Starts just running before the race starts. Can we look down the barrel at the rifling marks?
Get It's shot James Bond style. Well, he may be terrible.
Immediately just get hard stuck. on the tutorial case. See, that's rough, buddy.
Well, maybe we should talk to Gumshoe. Let's see.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough.
I assume you understand how to conduct investigations, Detective Gumshoe.
Of course, sir. Examine anything and everything with space. Checking various things out, we can gather all sorts of evidence and information. You can see the evidence we collected with E.
E.
For information,
For information and leads, it's Q.
That's it. Great job, sir. Deductive reasonable. It's the way to go.
It's called deductive reasoning, Detective. Clearly something you lack.
Talking to witnesses.
About Miss Bird.
No way, she's the killer. Please don't tell me you buy into the accusation, sir.
Rest assured, I think she's innocent. However, I need to ask her a few things regarding her security guard position.
Well, if you're only asking, that's okay. Just stand next to her and press space. And you can talk about whatever topic you pick. When you want to ask her about evidence, all you have to do is present it to her with T. After you choose what to show her, press T. Again, and off you go. I recommend showing different people different things. You'd be surprised by what they say.
Thank you for the explanation, though I don't recall asking for one.
Just so you know, sir, you can show me evidence in the same way, too.
I do believe it's time to get down to business and ask some questions of Miss Bird.
Do it again.
Ace Investigator. Then I'll show stuff to Edgeworth, unless you've thought of something.
I'd say we look at the guy's door again, because I think we forgot a game mechanic.
Oh, you present when you're looking at something? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Well, first, I want to read all this.
Yeah.
We're just being silly. Forgot the game mechanic we were introduced to already.
I was wondering about the investigation.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Let a real seasoned pro teach you how it's done.
A real seasoned pro of instant noodle cuisine, perhaps.
No, you can always check out the really important parts in more detail, right?
Yes.
And if the area's too big, you can always use
Up, down, right, left.
take a look around. Oh, but don't worry, sir.
The up, down, right, left.
Command will only show up when you really need it.
I like to think Gumshoe just did a little dance as he did that.
Starts doing freaking Dance Revolution moves.
So you hit him with one of these,
And it starts spinning.
Where did that hat come from? How did you do that?
I'm kind of a smooth criminal, sir. It's funny, because I'm a cop.
No way.
I knew that as well.
And when you think there's a contradiction or something unusual, try deduction. First, you line up your cursor with the suspicious-looking area.
There he's teaching us the mechanic we forgot about.
Then press T and choose your poison. Evidence. When you settled on a piece, you've gotta present it with T again.
I'm pretty sure I already know this as well, Detective.
Did we?
Are you sure? Why didn't you do it, you idiot? Well, if you can't remember all that, then welcome to the world of pros. IWACE Investigator, class dismissed.
And all I wanted was an update about the investigation.
on the
So
investigation.
now we present the door and be like, this thing should be unlocked, but it is locked. It's the giant deuce at the top that we used to ignore.
Is this spot?
I think the key says that, or I guess the door itself does too.
There's a contradiction here between reality and the evidence. If what Miss Bird has said is true, then why is this door locked tight?
Huh? You know you're right?
Miss Bird, are you sure you didn't relock this door?
I am certain of it, sir.
Mr. Portsman was smart. He would, when he showed up, to run in and be like, my buddy died. Be like, I went to my office, before I came in here. So I unlocked it with my key from home and then relocked it. then he would have an out. But probably will be like, no, she locked my door. It's legit.
He has something to incriminate him. I don't think Mr. Portsman noticed it himself, and I hadn't.
Which means what, sir?
It either means that he actually does have the key to his office, or that the door Miss Bird opened wasn't the one at all, but a completely different one.
She opened a different door? But how can you prove that?
There's an easy way to find out. All we need to do is
Use our imagination.
need to examine these.
Master key, prints
Number plate.
on the doorknob, prints on the number plate.
Or the doorknob.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Well, the
she
other
would've
doorknob was
touched
clean.
it,
It's
right?
like if Maggie had, opened the door,
Right.
it should have her prints on it because she let him in and stuff the first time. So
Yeah.
It's a doorknob.
Doorknob.
Let's
your
see.
door was wiped, but that one shouldn't have been. So it'd be like, oh, if it only has his prints on it, then it's like, then how come she doesn't? If not, we can then check the number plate. But
The prints on the doorknob will tell us everything.
Hey, you pal, do us a favor and see what you can lift from this, okay? So, what did you find out?
There's no need to be for such belligerent nostril flaring, detective.
sir, I found only Mr. Portsman's and Mr. Faith's prints on this doorknob.
So, only two people's prints were found on this, That's pretty decisive.
Huh? I'm lost, sir.
Thinking logically, a certain other person's print should be on this knob as well. Now then, whose print should be on this doorknob?
Birdie.
The Maggie bird.
Don't you find it odd that the prints of this person who knocked the door are absent?
You mean,
Yes, the door that Miss Bird opened could not have been this one, but a different one.
Door, but prints were not found in the doorknob. There.
Eureka!
What have we have here?
Well, we did notice that all this whole
Look
time.
down for the first time. Alright, so we got a note, which is obvious, and also the basketball hoop isn't exactly where it was before. In there, it's elsewhere.
What's this?
what are you looking at, sir? Oh, hey, how about a game?
That's okay, detective. I just found the position of this hoop to be a little off.
Hey, you're right, sir. I guess it shifted when someone made a seriously sweet slam dunk.
The positioning of the hoop is definitely unnatural. I'd better take note of this.
Signs that it's been moved.
Now the obvious thing.
What is this?
It's like a scrap of paper. I'll get it, sir. Let's see. Oh, there's something written on it.
Looks like a note from the victim.
I brought the 3 pieces of no. 3 pieces of evidence by. Just like we talked about on the phone. It looks like you're out. Guess I'll catch up to you later, buddy.
Yeah, it's for Mr. Portsman.
Out under the door for the absent portsman.
If you were in your office, you should have been there to get you.
Poking around in this hallway has actually paid off quite handsomely.
Huh? How, sir? How so, sir?
In a variety of different ways. I think it's time we had a little chat. With the real culprit of this case.
You know who the killer is? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth?
As long as my logic is sound, then yes. The mastermind behind this murder is none other than Mr. Portsman.
What? Mr. Portsman?
I knew it. That's exactly what my logic sensors were telling me, too. I suspect it was him for the instant he accused Maggie of being the killer, sir.
If that is anything but logical. Lady and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. Come what may, it's time to knock on truth's door.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
14th by 12 a.m. High Prosecutor's Office from 12:02.
Mr. Portsman, I finished processing the bloody letters, sir.
Alright, let me take a gander at it. Pass it here.
God damn it, cool.
Okay, looking good. You there, take good care of this.
Just throws that guy's face.
If it isn't Detective Gumshoe.
And a line for you, Portsman. We've got you now.
Call off your dog, Mr. Edgeworth. Is this some kind of joke?
It's no joke. We know, Mr. Jocks Portman, that you are the guilty party in this case.
You must be pretty upset getting chased out of your own room. I'd be mad too. So I guess you can stay if you promise to stay out of our way.
You intend to hide your crime under the guise of a prosecutor doing his job. I could see right through the unsightly paper-thin mask you wear upon your cowl.
I would have thought it would come to this. Actually, come to think of it, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right? The legendary prosecutor who never lost a single case for 40 long years. But there was always this insistent chatter about forged evidence with that guy. It really teaches me that I've got to stay on the lookout for false accusations, you know?
Are you done trying to play mind games with me? Because they won't work. The only thing you should be using, that mouth of yours, is for now, is explaining yourself. Although that too will only dig your hole deeper. Either way, your game is up.
Well, aren't we full of ourselves, even though you have yet to prove anything? Mr. Portsman's rebuttal.
Testimony.
No idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Besides, how, may I ask, do you propose I unlock your door and got in here? Look, I feel bad doing this to you, but I've got work to do, so we're done here.
Sorry, but we are not finished yet.
Boy, you're stubborn. I suppose you're basing your accusations on something?
I'll show you what I'm basing my accusation on. With evidence.
My accusation is actually pretty based.
Yep.
Okay. Are you pressed? Did you have an idea of what he already said wrong?
Talking about how would I get in here or whatever, when it's like, because you made Maggie do it. So
Yeah.
Question is, can we present something that actually shows that? Or say you got in here with the master key.
Yeah. That.
So it was stolen, so you could just say that he stole it and used it, so you could go from there. So
Yeah.
Maybe. If I want to do it, I saved,
as
right?
well try. If not, one tick of damage won't kill us. It's fine.
I believe you were able to open my office door with the master key, no less.
Wait. Hold on a sec. I never laid a finger on that key, as you already know.
Precisely. You were able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well, maybe you did, but only to direct. That's right. You used your finger to direct this person to open my door with a key.
Maggie Bird's always the answer.
You had asked Miss Bird to open your own office door for you, yes?
Yeah, I kind of forgot my key at home. Happens a bit too often for my taste, you know?
But the room you had Miss Bird open at the time was not your own, yes?
What?
You have quite the imagination. But why don't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we?
I'm certain that it was Mr. Portsman's door, sir. I checked the number plate to make sure I was opening the right door, sir.
See, Miss Bird backs up my story.
Yet, what if you had misled her to fool her into thinking what you wanted?
Ah, and how do you suppose I did that?
By switching the number plates on the doors, for example.
That's right. They do slide out pretty easily.
Furthermore, you then used one other thing to give you a very strong impression. That the door this was opening was yours, and not in fact mine.
The,
Basketball hoop.
This
yeah,
thing.
basketball hoop.
Get a load of this.
What? The basketball hoop, sir.
Quite the peculiar fixture in any hallway, let alone a hallway in this building. Which is why it left an unusually strong impression on you. It's an object perfectly suited to set just outside the office of a peculiar prosecutor.
Brah!
That's very true, sir. Because there was a basketball hoop sitting there. I thought that the door I was opening had to be Mr. Portsman's.
There are signs that the hoop was removed. It's a set in front of my office, to be sure.
I see, so that's how you throw suspicion on people. Thanks for the tip. But I think your conjecture is a little off the racetrack. Conjecture's rebuttal. Now you're just spouting nonsense. Why did the girl open my office door? After that, I was in my room the entire time. You don't have a single reason to suspect me.
Room the entire time, and then you show the message where it says, I guess you were out.
Yeah.
That was under his door.
Hmm?
So he intends to claim his innocence to the end, does he?
She's just eating popcorn watching.
I'm as pure and innocent as my jacket. And Miss Bird is as dirty and guilty as the jacket she wears.
My jacket's not dirty, I'll have you know. I just washed it yesterday.
Please calm down, for I intend to show you who is the one truly covered in slime here.
I knew this guy was a slime boy.
Conjecture's rebuttal.
It's not real.
That's how he keeps his hair up.
It's gel to oblivion. Slime.
And
Yep.
let's save Spam again, because that's how we roll. Present. And this. Can I look at it again real quick? Looks like you're out, yes, so there we go.
That was a lie.
What are you talking about? How is that a lie?
This is a note that the victim left for you, Mr. Portsman.
A note?
It was left under your door, or did you not notice? And right here it says, "But you are out." You were not in your room when the victim came to call on you. So then, where were you and what were you doing?
Ah!
Shall I explain it in full detail to you? You were busy snooping around in my room, the very room you had Miss Bird open for you.
That's just nonsense. You have no evidence that I made the girl open your door for me.
Oh, but I do. I have very decisive evidence.
No way!
This is proof positive that you had Miss Bird open the door for you.
That her prints aren't on the door? His...
Yep.
Our prints, yeah. Take that! And also the fact that it was locked.
I had your door dusted for prints.
My door? What for? Come on, I bet you didn't find anything. You sure are good at wasting time.
You're right. I didn't find anything. And definitely not Miss Bird's fingerprints.
Her prints? What do they have to do with anything?
Let's put it this way. If she really was the one who opened your door, then her print should naturally be on the doorknob she touched. Further, all the prints on my office's doorknob have been wiped clean off. I can only assume it's because Miss Bird's fingerprints were on it. Don't you think it's time you gave up your charade? We know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing something from me. And Detective Faith found you out. Possibly because he heard some sounds coming from my room whose occupant was on leave. Mr. Portsman, you killed Mr. Faith to silence him. And I had the misfortune to return when you did. When I did, you had to threaten me as you escaped. As I said, when you had the gun to my back, no one gets away with committing murder in my office.
Just what's so funny, pal?
With that look of stiff seriousness on the face of this office's finest prosecutor, as he makes a huge mistake in accusing me is simply too much to bear. There's just nothing else like it in the world.
What?
Mr. Edgeworth just explained it all, and even backed it up. You're the murderer. Stop trying to be slippery and just admit to the crime already.
And as I said earlier, it's also circumstantial, so full of conjecture. You say you checked my doorknob for prints? Well, I can readily confess that I had wiped that knob down well. I'm a little obsessive-compulsive, you see. I didn't want to touch a doorknob that you had touched. Which is why I wiped the knob down as soon as I could after you opened the door. After that, it makes perfect sense that only Jim's and my own prints would be on there.
You made that up just now, didn't you?
Furthermore, as for the note Jim left for me, do you know exactly when that was? For all we know, he could have left it there before I arrived at the office. Like early evening, for example.
Are you saying you failed to notice a note in your doorway?
Hey, even geniuses fail at times. I was probably too preoccupied by work-related matters, although that's no excuse.
Now that's just a flat-out lie. There's no way you didn't notice a note that size.
Ah, but you can't prove that, can you?
Say something, Mr. Edgeworth. Back me up here, sir.
Portsman makes a good point. can't prove that he didn't simply overlook it.
Besides, I have an airtight alibi.
Airtight, you say?
I only just realized I had one as we were talking. I guess it would have been better for all of us if I had told you sooner. Portsman's alibi. If memory serves, he came back to this office at around 2 a.m., correct? And it was then that you had that unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. But at exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around, I'm sure the other detectives will corroborate my story. It's the perfect alibi.
Do you really think that it's perfect?
Like I said, I don't care. Ask around all you like, you'll see for yourself.
Detective Gumshoe.
Sir, yes, sir. I'll go check out his alibi, sir. Be right back.
Just wait for him to drive down to criminal affairs and come back.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir. I think we're in trouble. It's just like Mr. Portsman said. Guys down at criminal affairs said they saw him at around 2 a.m.
You see? All of the evidence
All of the evidence points to him being the culprit. So there must be a contradictory point in his alibi somewhere.
Portsman's alibi.
It's an alibi for the second person that was in the office, but if you killed him and left, and then someone else was in the office, then clearly you're innocent of the second thing. But you didn't point a gun at me, but you used the first gun to shoot the other guy earlier.
2 a.m. They were doing the other thing. Do we have any other thing that has time in it?
When the guy died.
At 2:05. That's when it was found.
I would have got autopsy yet.
Okay, I guess.
I guess we can talk about the office one. Ask about that.
Oh, let's just press stop and see what they say.
You are correct. It was around 2 a.m.
Are you sure? It's really important to me that you're spot on with the time.
I remember checking my watch then, and make no mistake, it was 2.
Ooh, giving testimony like a pro. Okay, so you came back to your office at 2.
Hold it!
It is as you say, however.
Yes, however, you are the only one who claims to have bumped into the culprit. So tell me, did you see the person's face? Was it me who you saw?
It was pitch black, so I couldn't exactly see.
Objection!
Oh, come now. I'm sure you saw something. Try a little harder, why don't you?
I'm beginning to feel like I'm the one being interrogated here.
Oh well, it doesn't matter if you remember or not. It only matters that you ran into the culprit.
Hold it!
So you paid the Criminal Affairs Department a visit.
Yep, right after I left the prosecutor's building, I headed straight for the precinct. Okay, press this, then we'll at least know we pressed everything.
Well, we did go and ask around to confirm your testimony.
And it was just as I said, right?
Yes, sir. Number detective said that they saw you at around that time.
See, I have the perfect alibi. That's the ace I had up my sleeve.
Ugh. Impossible. He actually does have the perfect alibi.
What's wrong? Why the sudden sullen look on your face?
Did you say anything back, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think we've reached the end of the line. It's time to get off this crazy train. You there.
Sir!
Please escort the young lady out. But remember, be gentle.
Maggie!
Detective Gumshoe.
Just punches at a cop.
Eats him for breakfast.
Is there nothing I can do? There must be a way to turn the situation around.
Mia, help me. Wait, no.
If I only had a clue, did I miss something that can help me cast doubt on his alibi?
It could not have been Portman, then who could it have been?
Need to calmly think this through one more time, and with logic.
To the mind palace.
Okay, the truth I admit, it could not have been Portman, then who could it have been? There was another...
The other handgun with the alibi.
They're related to those two?
Or is it files in disarray and another handgun?
No, we already
Thing
would
I
have had
mentioned
those.
before.
We had those for a while and they didn't work. So.
Yeah. So yeah, let's do this alibi and then the handgun, I guess. Because like, if there's another handgun, then maybe there's another intruder. So handgun.
Wait, or if the files in disarray proves that they were rearranged twice, so the second person was also looking for files.
Oh, I think the gun is the thing that's more of a smoking gun. Like,
Okay.
shot.
There were 2 bullets left at the scene of the crime. One that robbed Mr. Faith of his life. And one that nearly robbed me of my jacket. However, the murder weapon only shows signs of being fired once. Meaning that this is entirely possible. That a second gun was used in my office tonight. But seeing as how the killer had to steal Mr. Faith's gun, I doubt the killer had another gun up their sleeve. Therefore, the second gun could have been the property of an entirely different person. Which could mean that there was another person who paid visit to my office tonight.
And his killer weren't the only visitors to my office tonight. Then we do this
Another
one.
disarray and
Supposing there was yet another visitor tonight, that would also resolve the issue of why my shelves were appended twice. We know that the shelves were disturbed once, and once after the murder. So it shouldn't be much of a stretch to think that it was the work of 2 different people. Once by the person who stole the victim's gun, the one who killed him with it. And once again after the murder by our second culprit, who was the owner of the second gun. If we suppose that the second culprit's gun was the one that was pointed at my back.
Objection!
Mr. Portsman, it seems that I need to amend my assumptions regarding this case.
Great, so you finally come to your senses.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Sir, what are you saying?
This has to be a big misunderstanding on my part from the start. I had assumed that the person I ran into was the killer, but that may not be the case.
What do you mean?
The person I ran into was just your average thief.
A thief? But sir, doesn't that cause some sort of contradiction in the facts?
Not at all. It simply means that the killer was someone else. And it means that in actuality, 2 culprits stole into my office tonight.
What do you mean, two?
It explains both why my shelves were disturbed twice, and how there were 2 guns. Mr. Portsman tricked Miss Bird into gaining entry into my office.
Objection!
Now you're just leading the argument. You still don't have any actual proof, you know.
If you could please go along with my hypothetical scenario for now, Mr. Portsman. In the end, if you really are innocent, you should have nothing to worry about.
Grr.
Now then, returning to my scenario, Mr. Portsman was out to steal something from me. Which is why he checked my secret safe and ransacked my shelves. This is the first time.
So then, this would be when the files were put back in the wrong order, right?
Correct. And then, just when I was about to look somewhere else,
He.
who should walk in but his own partner, Mr. Faith?
Why did Mr. Faith come into your room, sir?
He probably had business with Mr. Portsman, which is why he was in the area. But that's when he noticed sounds coming from my office, would be my guess.
Oh, because you were supposed to be away, right?
He must have thought it was odd, so he came into this office to check it out.
Correct. And as a detective, that was the right thing to do.
But when he came in, he found his own partner standing there.
As it was Mr. Portsman, Mr. Faith probably let his guard down. Mr. Portsman was not so merciful as to let him leave alive. He waited for a chance and stole Mr. Faith's gun from him, and then... he killed him. He silenced Mr. Faith for catching him in the act of stealing.
This innocent face, though, he's innocent.
This was the moment in which the first shot was fired, the one that landed in my files. Following that, Mr. Portsman wiped the gun down and left it behind as he made his exit. He could afford to do that because he had also left a fake dying message behind.
Such a complicated troublemaker, you know that?
Well, if things were as simple as that, then all would have been solved. However, there was yet another visitor in my room, and this is where it gets complicated.
There was another?
Visitor, sir?
Yes, and this other person's objective was also to steal something from me. Now then, even after Mr. Portsman left, the door to my office remained unlocked. However, this new visitor had no way of knowing that, and so... they stole the master key from the security guard's room, and then entered my room and searched through my shelves. This was the second time they were disturbed, and it seems the thief found their prize.
Stolen zero file, right, sir?
Correct. Only just as the thief was about to leave with the file I appeared. The thief then threatened me with their own gun and made their escape. The second bullet was fired during that brief encounter.
Those shelves getting messed up twice in the 2 bullets. It's all because 2 different people were doing those things at 2 different times.
Precisely. So now do you see, Mr. Portsman? The person I met was just a thief, and was not in fact Mr. Faith's killer. Your alibi for the time frame in which I ran into the other person is now irrelevant. Because we now know that the murder took place during the first culprit's visit.
Objection!
What's so funny, pal?
Absolutely splendid. Your scenario explains everything.
Of course it does. It's Mr. Edgeworth, after all.
But you know, it still doesn't change the fact that it's all circumstantial. Supposing if, and that's a big if, your theory is right. It would indeed render my alibi, which has withstood scrutiny, mind you, irrelevant. But there is still one defining point, your argument for which you have no evidence. Your supposition that I was the first visitor.
Mr. Edgeworth, you can't let him get away with that, sir.
But he has a point. I have absolutely no proof at this point.
Don't say that, sir.
I don't believe this. Don't worry, Maggie. I'll do something if I must. Pull out my gun.
You know something? I find your attitude to be somewhat peculiar, Mr. Edgeworth. The person you met really was just a plain old thief. Then why is that person not your main suspect? That is, if your theory is correct. Portsmouth's Alibi, Part 2. That thief you ran into should be a real suspect, wouldn't you say? We should be out there looking for that thief right now. They might still be nearby. I hate to repeat myself, but as I've already said, I was training in my room. And when Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down at Criminal Affairs. So I can't be expected to know what happened around here after I left.
So you think we should be out there looking for the thief?
Of course, now isn't the time to be having these dead-end discussions.
I don't think it's at all dead-ended. I find your alibi to be fascinating. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? I know he's lying. I know he was here at the scene of the crime. I just have to find a way to prove it.
Portsmouth's Alibi, Part 2. Thief should be a suspect. We should be them. I was training in my room. I was down at Criminal Affairs.
I mean, didn't he say he was, at Criminal Affairs after the guy already died? Or are you saying that he came in, did deliver it while you were down there, then went into the other room and was killed? So I guess that kind of checks it. Okay. What do you even have for evidence at this point?
Detached. 30 pieces of evidence by which we talked about on the phone, but let's get out.
Why would you leave when the guy told you talked to him about bringing you evidence, and then he does, and not there?
Yeah.
So I want to try to throw that at that.
Yeah.
Because what's the statement say again?
Jim came to deliver. See, I was down at Criminal Affairs.
Maybe we can press it first and see if he says.
Hold it!
Why didn't you go there with Jim? I mean, Mr. Faith.
Oh, that's because he said he was tired and was going to take a quick nap. You know those sofas in the hallway? He likes to sleep on those. It's one of his habits.
And what of the evidence he brought?
They were things related to yesterday's case. Just 2 items. A gun and a pendant.
Well, it says 3. So,
Interesting. This piece of testimony seems too crucial to let slip through the cracks.
Okay,
do
so,
I understand? I just present the letter that says 3.
yeah.
It's open and shut, basically.
Objection!
His 3 items. You only mentioned 2.
Only 2 pieces. I believe the proper phrase here is, you fail.
Excuse me?
You fail as a prosecutor, Mr. Portsman, as you intended to keep evidence hidden from me.
What are you talking about? I haven't hidden anything.
Well, here's a piece I think you should read. Carefully.
It says that Mr. Faith was bringing 3 pieces.
Yes, and this is the victim's real dying message to you, Mr. Portsman.
Hey, I can't believe they got tripped up by simple arithmetic.
Where is the missing piece of evidence?
It's...
You have it, don't you? Only the guilty would make such a face. Detective Gumshoe.
Don't have to say it, sir. I'll pat the guy down from head to toe.
Don't come any closer, I'm warning you.
It's all part of the investigation, pal. So don't even think about stopping me.
No!
Hey, what's this? Yeah, this on him, sir.
Despite what you said, it would appear that you do have something to hide.
Why would he hide something like that?
There's only one reason why anyone would hide evidence of this caliber. Because it would unequivocally point to that person himself as the real killer. Let's examine this videotape in a little more detail. For the section of the tape that will drive the last nail into his coffin.
KJ8.
KG8
There's blood on it.
Blood.
Oh, that's blood, isn't it?
Yes, and I believe this is what the good prosecutor was trying to hide from us. This blood is still fresh.
You mean this might be Detective Faith's blood?
When he ran in, he was like, "No, my buddy!"
No.
And then just pockets the
Got it
tape
all
from
wrong.
him.
No amount of denial can save you. We have but to run a blood test to find the truth. You told us that you had received evidence from the victim earlier. Now will you tell us, when and how did the victim's blood find its way onto this video?
Yeah, it's totally suspicious.
Totally sus.
Was it at the moment of his death? Very sus. Did victim's Faith have this videotape on his personage when you killed him?
You know very well there's no way to prove that.
Not even if we were to examine this tape for our fingerprints.
Ah!
If I had to take a guess, I'd say that the only ones here who would belong to the murderous you and Mr. Faith.
No, impossible. I'm...
Oh.
A lot of people eat...
Another person eating objects and then dying.
14.
Cup
5 or
poisoning.
7. High prosecutors.
Everyone got snapped out of existence.
Sportsman has been placed under arrest for the murder of Detective Buddy Faith, sir.
Very good.
The results we got back from the lab techs on the tape turned out to be real solid, sir. Blood work came back and was definitely Mr. Faith's blood on there. As a bonus, they were able to lift a few of Mr. Faith's fingerprints as well.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Edgeworth. I still can't believe I got to see your cool deduction skills outside the courtroom. I'm impressed beyond words, sir.
It was nothing. I'm just sorry you got caught up in a murder in my office. Please accept my apologies.
Oh, it was nothing really. Compared to what I've been through, I mean. I consider myself lucky that it was only a burglary and not a murder this time, sir.
Burglary and a murder this time.
Oh, yeah, both. Yeah, sorry. Didn't make any sense. If it had been a holdup or a hostage situation, I'd have thrown my hands up in the air.
Like, I'm done with this.
I think I'm finally rising up from the goddess of misfortune to just be an unlucky person.
Something tells me we should have hired a different person for security detail.
I don't know, Edgeworth.
Like, with my luck, it would have been some kind of act of terrorism on the building. But this time it was only a murder and a thief, so it's fine.
You know something, sir? That Mr. Portsman really was one corrupt prosecutor.
And why would you say he was corrupt?
He's kind of based, actually.
Well, I heard there were a number of suspicious things related to his court cases. There's even rumors about some of the evidence he uses is forged, sir.
Forged evidence, huh?
Couldn't be me.
They even decided not to prosecute a few cases for some really vague reasons.
Oh, that guy was a complete disgrace to the entire profession.
We never did get around to asking what his reason was for breaking into my office.
Yeah, when we got near that topic, he just clammed up.
Although we can be pretty certain that it was to steal something.
It's just between you and me, sir, but there's a rumor that some sort of huge organization is involved behind the scenes. You see, it's called the Illuminati.
Oh,
Listen to these
God.
podcasts.
Oh, no.
Oh, well. With Mr. Portsman not willing to divulge anything, it certainly lends credence to that rumor. It seemed that we haven't heard the last of this.
Huh? Mr. Portsman isn't the bad guy?
I didn't say that, but rather that there are still many more mysteries for us to solve.
Real bad guy is the deep state.
For example, we still haven't figured out the significance to this piece of evidence.
A
This?
file that was stolen?
I assume, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Take that!
That's the mystery.
The person who stole this file, the other villain of that night.
Yeah, I wonder who it was.
What happened to the stolen pages? I wonder, who in the world was it that has just held me up at gunpoint?
Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Yes.
Came across this while I was processing your office earlier, sir.
This card.
Shelly the kill. No. No. What is it, sir? Is that a bird or something on there?
Oh my God, it is a calling card.
It's not just any bird. It is the mark of the raven. The three-legged raven. Even you should know what this is, Detective.
Oh, it's about that thing, isn't it? The great thief everyone's talking about.
Yes, it's the mark of the great thief, Yatakarasu.
Which means three-legged crow and or raven.
Yeah.
Under the mark of a legendary bird, the Yatakarasu is a noble to the end. A modern Robin Hood. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatakarasu appears and vanishes at will.
Haunts of embassy. Vigilante of the business world reappears.
Though we don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatakarasu likes to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts.
Healings exposed.
The theft is always performed in silence, and always with perfection. Once a target is chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement is sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation is infiltrated without even the target noticing.
No bullcrap like Mask to Mask.
Yeah. He's not in it for the publicity.
Some days later, the evidence that was found is sent out to the mass media, along with a single card. Although it has been a while since the Yatakarasu's last appearance.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, look, something's written on the back.
What? Let me see.
Location where the thief put the stolen files. This is my native tongue.
Yeah, how do you read that?
It says...
Oh my God. He's an ancient being.
Susu ahoy noi. Larpara beat bark.
It's like it's Simlish. I read this all the time, sir.
Oh, no way. He has a sim.
So
For
the
simple
person who
mind.
stole the contents of the file was the Yatakarasu.
Hey, what were you gonna say?
I said he is a sim, and it's like, yes, he is simple-minded. No, gumshoe.
Oof.
He's being called an
Yeah, that
NPC, but he's just called a sim. A step below.
That, yeah, that is more of an insult, actually.
Organization. Quite a few key words are popping up in this mystery. The murder in my office. The return of the great thief, Yatagarasu. Looking back, I can't say I didn't see these events coming. For they were heralded by the incidents that began to occur 2 days ago.
It's gonna be 2
The
days before this one. The end. I got an achievement for that Turnabout Visitor. Episode 1.
It's like beat it without using story mode.
Yeah, everything says without
It's like you
story
actually
mode.
play the game without having it just play it for you.
Yeah, next episode 2, Turnabout Airlines is next.
Turnabout Airlines.
What's the deal with airline food?
Oh, Larry Butts is doing stand-up comedy again.
Gosh, Vidania.
Hey, why don't you laugh it? Everybody laughs at me. Why aren't you laughing? It ain't fair, Reggie. I want to be in this game too.
Amazing.
Well, there. I got to be the lesser gumshoe for half a case.
Well, hopefully you'll have someone to read next case.
Gumshoe will
Might
just
as
never
well.
be seen again.
Oh no.
He's gone.
Finished.
Rest in peace.
Anyway, everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.